Hey everybody, it's Original Ren. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, like last week's video, I do apologize for canceling the live stream. It's just a lot more difficult to set up, and it's very challenging because I don't really have good upload speed on my internet, so it ends up being kind of crappy quality, and I don't really have the equipment to be able to do a nice live stream like a lot of people do. And really investing into that kind of stuff, given the small amount of viewers on my YouTube channel, doesn't really seem like it's worth the time and money. But maybe someday. I do promise I'll do some kind of live stream in the future, but right now I think I'm kind of holding back on that. Anyways, before we get started in this video, there's a two-part video. I'm going to try to keep as short as possible. One, we're going to touch base on some of the Comiket items I bought from previous week. And then also, we're going to do this unboxing from figurine orders from AmiAmi back in April. Now, I haven't ordered figurines for the month of May, June, or July. And going on to August here, I'm actually taking a break from it for the year. There's a couple figurines I need to go back because I saved all my purchases. And I need to look at some of the newer figurines to see what's out there. But, like, for example, the Golden Darkness, which was Yami from To Love Ru, there's a Momo one of that, of 1/4 Bunny. Looks sort of like that, but she's sitting. I need to buy that figure, as well as another How to Raise a Boy and Girlfriend bunny figure as well. I like the 1/4 Freeings. And there's a bunch of other 1/4 Freeing figures I really want to buy because I really like larger scale figurines. I'm trying to get a lot more larger scale now, even though I have like no room anyways. But for the most part, I'm taking a break on most figurines because coming in September, which I have to email the person who's doing this, I'm finally getting this Row 500 1/3 painted. So I'm really excited for that. I've waited a year for that crap. Still kind of doing the Love Live figure challenge, but I'm sort of waiting until there's like a smaller, order or people have the figurines, because then I could probably do like some trades. There's a couple figurines I actually want to sell, so I'll kind of go through some of the collection and see what I can do. Anyways, I'm not going to really unbox most of these videos for the first part. I'm actually just going to show them, just go through them very quickly here. First figurine from April was the To Love Ru Yuki Mikan, and it is from Pulcra. And I like the To Love Ru figurines. I have like a majority of my figurines being Konko and To Love Ru. So that's one figurine. The Chino that was like delayed 50,000 times finally was released. I can't believe I haven't even unboxed these since April. It's quite funny how much I like don't look at this because I've been so busy with other things. And let's take a look here. We have Inikagura from Senran Kagura figurine that I still need to unbox as well. And some of my Comiket 91 stuff's in here. There was a Love Live figurine for the Love Live challenge. Still need to do. There's the Felicia bunny version. There's another one coming out later. I think in September or October. I need to find that online on Bai because there's another one of this. I didn't even realize it has an amazing looking cloth. These are really well crafted figurines. And this one's from Kotobukiya, actually. Surprisingly enough, I didn't think Kotobukiya could make a figurine like that. And then we have the Yudachi Kaini that finally came out as well that I need to unbox. And then going even further into that, we have a Supersonico as well. Oh, I need the Supersonico wedding version. And then a lot of this stuff is just Comiket stuff that was stuffed in here from previous times. But what I will unbox, there are a total of 1, 2, 3, and I think 4. I want to say 4. Putting some of these figurines back, hold on. 4 wall scrolls. This one back here is good. Yeah, 4 wall scrolls I ended up buying. I need to go through that and find out what I can do. I doubt I'm even going to be able to fit them on my wall. Maybe if I like respace that, I don't know. Let's go through each one of these. So the first one here, these are all from, what's it called? High School DxD. That's the image. I'm not going to really open it right now because I don't really want to. Put that one there. And then this one is from, that Yugete Mikan. I don't remember what it's called. The Strike the Blood one. There's a couple figurines I need to get from that too. Oh, I don't want to be reminded of figurines. Here's another from High School DxD. And then one more as well for a wall scroll, which was also from High School DxD. There it is. So 3 of those. I've never actually seen that show. Don't really have interest in watching it because I don't care. But yeah, so we got a couple wall scrolls there, and then we have these figures. So I'm not really going to unbox those because I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. And they're from like April, so I'll eventually showcase them when I open them, and then I can kind of go through what they look like in my collection as well. So we'll kind of touch base on that. Anywho, let's talk about Comiket. So come Friday, I'm going to be paying for all my shipping because Buy usually holds on to your items for about 30 days. And after spending a large amount of money on Comiket, I can't really pay for all the shipping right away. So I usually wait until the next payday and then pay for the shipping because the shipping itself is a little bit expensive. In total, I will have 26 Dakimakura. I really don't know why I own that many. I think it's just because I like the imagery. But the problem with that is that I don't really utilize the pillows. So these are all stuffed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the corner there. And there's like whatever amount is in this giant stack that I haven't really gone through. I think they're just cool collector's items because I like the imagery on them. Dakimakura have really nice imagery. And also, it's a good way to support a circle artist. Say what you want about it. I mean, for the most part, you're going to be like, holy crap, Brian, you know, why the fuck would you own that many Dakimakura? Pardon my language. I think it's just because I like to support the circle artist. I really like the circle artist art. Most of the circle artists I follow are actually female. I think Mitsumomo's female. I don't really know that, so I'd have to be able to read their Twitters. But I follow them on Twitter, or at least follow their Twitter because I don't actually have Twitter myself. I'm pretty lame about that. And yeah, I think it's just mainly for support of the circle artist. So a lot of people think you buy Daki and it's kind of a waste, but I think it's just more of a sport thing. Also, these are great items. You can sell these for a lot of money. People will buy that, especially if you take good care of them. And I usually take very good care of my Daki. Like, I haven't even used any of these in this pile here. So what I'm going to do for the next part of the video, and I'll mesh this together, I'll make a 2-part video. This one will basically just be that very quickly, 7-8 minute video. And then we'll kind of touch base on some of the Comiket stuff. So I'll upload 2 videos at once. Make sure you check that out, all right? And I'll actually put links in the description for each one. So thanks once again, guys, for following my channel. And I think this week I'm probably going to be looking into doing a video more about Akiba because a buddy of mine went back there and I got reminded of it, especially for that guidebook I've always wanted to do. So probably going to do an Akiba video and do like a tour video and look more into that. So once again, guys, thanks for following me on my channel and stay cool. All right, awesome.